Hi everyone, and welcome back to another edition of UC Tech Chat. I'm Julie Webb, and joining me again today is Jason Medford, and we're going to be talking about the 5 critical questions you need to ask your next cloud vendor. So Jason, it's a little confusing out there if you're looking to invest in a new UC system or a cloud system. So for those people who are seeking a cloud solution, what should they be asking?
There's a lot of standard questions that everybody asks, but it's really finding the questions that are going to really help you pick the right vendor. Probably the most important first question I would ask is, how is your solution different from every other cloud vendor that's on the market? If they give you an answer that's filled with buzzwords and features, that's not the right answer. It should be a meaningful answer that really makes a difference to your business.
Are there some common gotcha questions that people do not ask?
There are. We hear so much feedback from customers in the industry that they didn't understand the add-on costs that were associated with the solution. Tax and fees were not clear. Usage fees that were hidden and not clear. There's lots of promotional offerings. So those are all some big things that are the gotchas that hit people in the cloud space.
So what type of questions would you need to ask in order to make sure that you didn't get a gotcha?
Yeah, that's a great question, because if you don't ask the right question, the vendor is not going to give you that information up front. One question to ask is, give me a detailed email that includes all your usage costs, all your add-on costs, and all your taxes and fees detailed out. That way you can avoid having anything that might be hidden, because you asked to get all that information up front, even if it might not be included in your initial quote.
That's a great question. What questions should customers ask related to future growth and expansion?
Really, I would ask the question, how is your product or service going to adapt as my business grows just in scale or from feature needs? You're ideally going to want a solution that has all features included, offers on-prem and cloud variants, so you can pick and choose what's right for you as a business. Those are some important things to think about.
So customer success and onboarding are common terms used in the cloud space.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any questions related to that folks should ask?
There are. The question I would probably lead with, and that's portion of the decision process, is, what does my first 30 or 60 days look like as a customer on your solution? If they don't give you a good answer to that or have a document that details that process, I would probably be a little concerned.
Are there any other questions you would consider critical that folks should ask?
There are. One other great question to ask is, how has your product or service, helped other businesses similar to myself be successful? And that way, hopefully, you can get maybe some industry best practices for your specific industry and how others have used their product to be successful. The last thing I'll add is not really a question, it's more of a statement, but making sure you see a product demonstration is so important in today's space. There's so much feature parity between all the different cloud vendors. When you see a demonstration, you can make sure that those things apply to you and get very specific and avoid overlooking some things that you might not if you just look at websites.
Excellent advice, very good advice. So I'm hoping that our viewers will have taken something away from this today.
Hope so.
Thanks for joining us again.
Glad to be here.
Thanks for joining us on UC Tech Chat, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.